guys, I'm Lori, and this is Mermaid and Jedi Adventures. Today on Mermaid and Jedi Adventures, I'm going to show you a sort of a cheater's way to do a low sugar mint julep. It's kind of a Disney inspired drink. Obviously with Princess and the Frog and the New Orleans theme of the resorts at Walt Disney World, as well as New Orleans Square in Disneyland. This is definitely has a bit of a Disney theme to it. You can get mint juleps at the Mint Julep bar in New Orleans Square in Disneyland. They are a little bit different from this, and they are packed with sugar. So I decided to take it upon myself to figure out a sort of low sugar version and that can be alcoholic or non-alcoholic for mint juleps. Now before anyone gets mad at me or for the mint julep purists out there, I know that some of my techniques are not 100% Southern or classic for mint julep making. There's definitely a little bit of a twist on there. One of the things that I decided to do with this recipe is instead of making mint syrup to just muddle. Now I know classically muddling is more of a mojito type thing where you're muddling the mint leaves at the bottom of your glass, but I don't like to use erythritol or any like boil any syrups. I don't know why, they just kind of end up tasting a little bit funny, but you certainly can make this with a mint syrup. You can either purchase the sugar version or the non-sugar version, which is just like a creme de menthe, almost like a coffee syrup. You could also make your own either using sugar or using Splenda, just basically using half a cup of sugar with a cup of water, or half a cup of water, a whole whack of mint leaves, boil it up for bring it to a hard boil, and then let it cool for an hour, and that'll get you some classic mint syrup. But for today, this is how we're going to do it. So I'm not actually using any sweetener at all other than what's in the drinks that I have. So what you're going to need is a can or about half a cup of no sugar added or sugar-free or diet pop, lemon lime pop, so you know, Sprite, 7-Up, or any kind of lemon lime pop. Also half a cup of lemonade. This is the Minute Maid Light. I believe it's called 10, and it just has 10 calories and like no sugar in it. There might be 1 gram of sugar. So half a cup of lemonade. Again, you can substitute the sugar versions of this, absolutely. And then I have about 5 leaves of mint here, and then I also have 1 sprig of mint for garnish. Then I also have lemon and lime. Now lime is not usually in a mint julep, usually it's just lemon, but I like a little bit of lime for garnish. So I've got lemon for some lemon juice, a couple pieces of cut up fruit here for garnish, and then I have a cup of ice, my jar that I'm going to use, and then about a half a cup of soda water. You don't need to use soda water or club soda if you don't want to, but you could also use still water if you don't like things quite as bubbly. This is quite a bubbly mint julep, but I find that things are too sweet if I don't cut them. So if I'm making it for David, I just use the lemonade and the Sprite. If I'm making it for myself, I take out some of the Sprite and put it above water. So the first thing you're going to want to do with this recipe is take some of your mint leaves, so about 5 mint leaves. You could use less if you don't like it as minty, or you could use more. Now again, if you have muddler, awesome. If not, take a sort of flat utensil like a spoon and just bruise up the leaves. This just releases the oils in the mint and makes it a little more flavorful. So just give it a good crushing there at the bottom. Okay, so then after that I add my ice. You can add as little or as much as you want. I like a lot of ice. Let's put ice there. And then next we add our half a cup of lemonade. And then I like to add club soda, and then top it off with lemon lime soda. And then once you're finished with that, just give everything a little bit of a stir. Just let it sit for a bit if you want. Put a little bit of lemon juice in there. and then a little bit of a lime wedge and a lemon wedge, and then I have this little sprig of mint. So that is a really simple and quick mint julep. That's what it looks like. I hope you enjoyed this quick Disney-inspired cocktail. Again, if you'd like to, you could certainly add an ounce of bourbon to this, or rum. Bourbon is more classic, obviously, for mint juleps, but whatever you would like, or just leave it as is. It's a refreshing drink for the summertime. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give us a thumbs up if you did. If you have any spins on a non-alcoholic Disney cocktail, please leave your comments below. We put out new videos every Friday. Until we talk to you next time, take care.